Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Gemini, in today's reading, I am going to give you two of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards, going to do your reading and then clarify it. So let us get started. All right, Gemini, take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest. All right, here we go. Two cards for Gemini for their highest good spirit. One more card. Wow. Everybody has been getting this card, like choosing a path to go on. So let's see. You got an extra card, so I'm going to take it because I just came out. So you do have choosing your path. All is possible, definitely. Remember that you're the one that creates the path, the world around you. You create what you need to create, as far as like, setting boundaries and doing what you need to do. Okay. But there are different paths that you're going to take. No matter what path that you are on, it's the right path. Okay. You do have answering the call. The time is now. Start doing things. Start reaching your goals. Start whatever it is that you're trying to do and create. It's time. You also have the fogged in. Go slow and take your time. Don't rush on anything. Any decisions, anything you're trying to create, really look at it. Really look at it before you start making or saying, yeah, I want this, or I want to do this, or I'm going to go over here. Really look at things, okay? Because if I feel like you're not really as focused as you should be. It says take your time when you're trying to create everything, okay? So really take that into consideration. All right, so let's do this, Gemini. Gemini, All right, Gemini. Take what resonates with you, Gemini, and leave the rest. This is going to be for Gemini. One for the current. For their highest good spirit. One for the situation. One for the past. One for the hopes and fears. Sorry, what's hidden? What is for the hidden? One for the hopes and fears. One for what you need to do now. What you need to work on. Whoa. And the outcome. All right. All right, so you start off with the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is talking about, being grateful, having that gratitude, being accomplishing everything you set out to do, doing what you want to do. I feel like you're going to be content. You could be feeling like you're content right now. They're asking you if you're not to be content. I feel like you're trying to reach some kind of goal. You're putting a lot of hard work into it, and I feel like you're going to accomplish what you set out to do. I also feel like there could be some kind of blessing trying to come in for you. You do have the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles is talking about opportunities. Maybe you need to look at your finances more. Maybe you need to start saving money. I also feel like there could be some kind of good news coming in, but you need to be more focused, okay? You could also be learning something new. And I feel like you're very concerned about your finances right now. You do have the Six of Cups here. Six of Cups is talking about, it's in the past position, but it's talking about, you're thinking about your childhood memories or people that you have, that were in your life, maybe, your children or somebody, past love, definitely, or past family. It doesn't have to be a love. It could be like you're loving somebody, very much, and you're thinking about them, and it doesn't have to be a love interest either. It could be just family, or it could be just friends also. Also too, you have the Page of Wands, so you are in a new beginning right now. Page of Wands is talking about, you want this change to come in already. You're ready for something new. Definitely, we all are. But changes here. They want you to be optimism about the way things are going. put your ideas out there, try to reach your goals. I feel like there's going to be opportunities and new plans coming in for you. Like you're gonna see all that. You're gonna be able to create some kind of plan. I feel with the 7 of Wands down here, I feel like you're constantly defending yourself. You're always trying to defend yourself. I feel like you need to believe in yourself more also. And then you have the 6 of Wands up here for what you need to do now. You need to really know that you do have you have a lot of people supporting you. You have a lot of friends and family that support you. You're being recognized for a lot. And I feel like people, like somebody's looking for you. Like somebody not looking for you, but I feel like somebody's eyeing you. Like looking at your stuff, like maybe your media, your social media. I feel like they're looking at your social media pages. So beware. Or you could be looking at somebody else's. You do have the the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles is talking about, maybe you need to start saving money. You need to let go of the past. I feel like you're trying to create the stable foundation. You want it. You want the stable foundation where you don't have to be worrying about anything. I feel like you could I feel like there could be traveling here. I feel like you need to save money. And then the Temperance card is here. Temperance is talking about trying to balance everything. And that means your home, your work, your commitments, your relationships, everything. You just need to start balancing everything, okay? Find your patience, your calmness, and your patience too. You may not think that you're on the right path, but you're definitely here. You definitely are. You are very divinely guided also. All right, Gemini. So take what resonates with you, Gemini, and leave the rest. This is going to be for Gemini, for their highest good. Why is the 9 of Cups here? Why is the 9 of Cups here for Gemini? One more card. Wow. All right. So you do have the 9 of Cups, and like I said, the 9 of Cups is talking about being content, accomplishing your goals, reaching out, like putting your goals into work, like doing what you need to do to accomplish what you set out to do. I feel like you also have the Magician card, and I feel like you are the one that creates the world around you. Like you need to see everything that's going on in your life. Really look at it. Really start thinking positive about everything, that everything's going to work out. Remember that you are like the Magician. You're very wise. You know how to do things. You really do. But you need to really see things, okay, how they are. You need to see the truth of everything, because it is the way you create the world around you. Like if you're not going to deal with situations, and that's because you're not dealing with it. If it's you're in your mind a lot about things, it's because you're not dealing with things. That's what I mean. Like you're the one that creates the world around you. They want you to think more positive. There are going to be breakthroughs, and there's a truth that's going to come out for you. There are breakthroughs. There is clarity here. I feel like you're going to understand why everything is happened the way it happened, or it had to happen, because it just was. And you're going to understand why everything is happening the way it is. Wow. I feel like they're telling you that you don't need to care about anything. Just keep going. Stop caring so much about what people think, about what people are saying. Just keep going. They're asking you to do that, okay? There is a new beginning here, which is nice, because you also have the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands, so that's nice. All right, so why is the Page of Pentacles here in the situation? You have the 8 of Cups, and you have the Devil card. Wow. Okay. So really try to leave those old habits behind, okay? Anything that you're dealing with as far as, habits or just, patterns that you used to do, and you're constantly still doing them, really try to leave them behind, okay? Because you need to do that. I also feel with the devil card. I also feel with the devil card here that maybe there was a situation that was very uncontrolled, and there was a lot of chaos that was going on. I feel like you just need to bring peace to that, okay? I feel like you need to get away from that situation, okay, and just let it go. Let it go. Even though you felt like it was cruel, just let it go. There was something there that you need to let go of. I feel like you still need to save money. I feel like you're going to learn something new also with the Page of Pentacles here. I feel like there's going to be also financial opportunities for you to really look at your finances, okay? Really look at your finances. And with the Eight of Cups here, I feel like you need to leave any situation that you were dealing with behind, okay? Like you need to walk away from anything that is not for you. Like if it didn't make you feel good, then you need to walk away. You're definitely moving on though. You're going to leave it behind. You're moving on from physically, emotionally. You're going to take the higher road, okay? I also feel like for some of you guys, you could be going through a spiritual journey also, but definitely you're leaving you want to leave a lot of the drama behind. It shows here like you just don't want to deal with it no more. You have the Six of Cups here, and I feel like you're being very nostalgic, thinking of old times and thinking of your children, or could be people that have passed, so you're definitely thinking of that. We're going to keep it in the past, okay? And remember to visit the past, but not stay there. You have the Page of Wands for what's hidden. And why is the Page of Wands here for what's hidden? One more card. Wow. Yeah, the Ten of Wands, and you have the Judgment. So, you really are looking at things differently. You're going through this judgment, this rebirth, changing within you and around you. Things have changed a lot for you. You have the Ten of Wands here, and the Ten of Wands is saying that you're feeling very overwhelmed with everything that has been happening and going on. You carried a lot on your shoulders, and you're still carrying a lot on your shoulders. Wow. And then with the Page of Wands here, I feel like, there's going to be a lot more change coming in. So be prepared, because there is going to be a lot of change. You're going to start being inspired by having ideas. There's going to be opportunities coming towards you. I also feel like could be like a lot of messages also coming in. I also feel like you need to have optimism and not give up on your faith or anything like that. Just keep going and pushing forward. Be open to anything that comes your way, like possibilities, opportunities, stuff like that. Really pay attention to that, because you need to. Wow. And really start setting boundaries. Like, stop being so overwhelmed with things. It's happened, it's been done, so now just move on, okay? You do have the Seven of Wands here. And why is the Seven of Wands here? One more card. Wow. So you definitely have the Seven of Wands here. With the Seven of Wands, I feel like, maybe you had to defend yourself in some kind of way. Maybe you have to stand up for yourself, but you need to believe in yourself that you can do anything, okay? Also, I feel like you need to let people help you. Wow, interesting. And with the Four of Wands, I feel like there's some kind of celebration coming towards you, which is really nice. They want you to just enjoy life and move forward, okay? Try not to worry too much on where you're at or what's going to happen. Stop doing that. Just live life the way you're supposed to. You have the Strength card. The Strength card is saying, learn from the past. Learn everything that's going on. Learn that everything happens for a reason. Sorry, you guys, hold on. That everything happens for a reason. I gotta put my computer in. It's like telling me, hold on, you guys. So sorry. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. I didn't realize that it wasn't on the charger. Okay, so really just What am I? Oh, yeah, the strength card. Okay, where's the strength card? Oh, here it is. Okay, so really learn from the past. Okay, learn from everything that you've been through. Just go forward. Okay, is what they're asking you. Learn from the past. Learn, use it as a lesson. Just move forward. They want you to have self control. Really have self control about things. You know, your finances, the way you do things, the way you're thinking. You know, get out of your mind. Very nice. And just move forward. Find your confidence, find your courage to do that. You have the Six of Wands here. And why is the Six of Wands here? One more card. You have the Knight of Cups and you have the Empress card. So there is some kind of abundance coming in for you guys. So it's good. There's, you know, you're being recognized for a lot of the hard work that you've been doing. People recognize you. They see you as a good person, a good light, you know. But I also feel like somebody's looking at your like social media page or whatever you're doing. They're looking at you, trying to find you on social media. I get that also. There is victory and success here for you. With the Knight of Cups, they want you to follow your heart and follow your intuition. Follow your heart, you guys, and your intuition. You know, even if it's hard for you to let go, really try to, okay? Make decisions from your heart, even if you feel like it's very hard to make it. Do it. You need to. And then you have the Empress, and there is abundance trying to come in for you. But really start taking care of yourself, nurture yourself. There is some kind of abundance here, so just know that also. So it's good. Like your efforts are going to pay off. But nurture yourself, take care of yourself still, and don't give up on that. You have the Four of Pentacles. And why is the Four of Pentacles here? One more card. So you do have the Nine of Pentacles here. Wow. You're very independent. Gemini. You know, you've always have been, you know, but you need to start learning to trust your intuition, to use your intuition when you're making decisions, you know. Start trusting yourself. Live in the moment. I also feel like you're trying to reach that material success and you're trying to create something. You want to create something that's stable for yourself. And I also feel with the Four of Pentacles that you need to start saving money now, okay? You need to start saving it because you're going to need it for some reason. You're going to. So just be aware of that. Then you have the Temperance card here. And why is the Temperance here for Gemini? One more card. Wow. You have the Queen of Cups and you have the King of Cups. So, wow, it's a beautiful couple right there. You know, you have both of them. You know, these two, they nurture each other. You know, they take care of each other. And this is you. This could be you and somebody else. They take care of each other. You know, they don't listen to anybody else. They just take care of themselves, you know. They're saying that you know how to handle things. You know how to create things. This could be you or somebody you're close to also. But, you know, they nurture each other. They take care of each other. You know, she tells him, hey, don't overthink it. It's okay. You know, it's going to be okay. And he tells her, hey, take care of yourself. You don't need to be doing all this stuff, worrying about all this because it's going to be okay, you know, but that's what they want you to do. Really start taking care of yourself. You know, they're saying that you know how to handle yourself, your emotions, you know how to keep them balanced, and you do. People listen to you. People flock to you because they know you listen to them. They know that, you know, you give them a good advice. But trust your intuition, okay? Try to keep everything balanced, and I mean really balanced. And I mean, don't go and get upset at anybody that didn't do nothing to you. Don't go and you know, be mad at the world because you can't do this or you can't do that. Don't do that. You know, just live your life. Live your life to the fullest. Be in the moment. You are very divinely guided, even though you feel like you're not. You are where you're supposed to be. You know, you're on a different path. You're supposed to be where you're supposed to be. Wow. All right. Just be calm about things and have patience also, Gemini. So Gemini, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. God bless.